What's his name?
I don't remember. I was too nervous. I forgot.
Hey guys, we're back, and today we're talking episodes 4 through 6 of The Perfect Match.
That's right, season 2. The drama's coming, baby.
Season 3.
It's getting good.
Is it season 3 now? Yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah, whatever season it is, drama's freaking coming, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 4 I thought was especially good.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Started to trail off a little bit, episode 6
No
for
doubt.
me. But
It'll pick back up.
Yeah.
Clayton and Sandy are on their little camp date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Clayton's like trying to throw the game here, like, oh, Sandy, man, maybe we should match up. Our kiss was so amazing, you know? And Sandy's like, yeah, kiss is good. I'm not really feeling it, though.
She's like, my kisses are great with everybody.
Right, exactly.
You know?
And the weird thing is, like, for someone that just, like, made a big spiel about fate, he's, like, ready to pass on Rachel so quickly again.
Man.
Oh,
This
that
guy's
is-
So quickly.
This guy is a complete and total douchebag, man. Like, what we see of him in this episode, I'm like, what an asshole.
He made a mistake.
Yeah, and,
That's what he
and
says.
he rated Rachel's kiss a 6,
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh, yeah.
He could have kept that a secret.
He
He
kept
could've.
talking about this intuition. That's not an
Uh-huh.
intuition. It was like, oh, I kissed her. Ugh.
And he knew
then
it.
I
And the
kissed
thing
all
is-
these other people. Woo.
Yeah, and the thing is, he knew it was her, right? He had to know it was Rachel. I mean,
Yeah.
he was with the girl for how long? They've had sex, plenty of times and all that. It's like, somebody's kiss when you build them like that.
Yeah.
So, it was messed up that he, even said that on, like you said, said it on TV. It's like, you can't get that crap to yourself.
Yeah, so I'm thinking he's the villain at this point. But
Oh,
he does
yeah.
do something later on that's kind of good, though. So
Yeah, I think he did to save face, though.
A little bit.
To be honest.
A little bit.
So,
he didn't have many options.
yeah.
But Lucy and Daniel, they get into it over the kiss.
Mhm.
Daniel's like,
Dude,
you don't know the difference between me and Ollie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's right there. Like, Ollie's the only dude in that house with a big bushy beard. It's like, come on, how do you not know that,
Here's the deal. I said last episode that I didn't understand the appeal to Daniel. I like the way Daniel handles conflict. Like,
Really?
yes.
That dude acted like a little kid about it. He was like,
no.
yes, he did. He got so, like, he's so
He had a
self-insecure.
right to be.
He was super insecure about it. And he was just like, and he's constantly making that poor girl cry, man. Like, he just can't let
Well,
you go.
she's making herself
Well,
cry.
to an extent, that's
He's
true.
just trying to
But-
have a conversation with her,
Yes.
and she
Yeah.
runs off crying, and it tilts the stuff in her. I think this is like learned behavior because it
Yeah.
happens
But-
multiple
It happened
times.
again.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly.
But his
And what happens when she does it? He immediately backs off, and
I
now
know.
it's not about him anymore. It's about her crying, making her feel better.
Yeah, and maybe they're both just kind of wrong in this, but like I said, I don't like the way he kind of handles it. It's like, bro, I mean, that's what you're here for. You guys are here to make other, to test the
To
waters
not
with
rate
everybody.
other people.
And it's like, and she gave you a 9. It ain't like she
Yeah.
freaking shit on you.
I agree with
you
that.
got a 9. It's like, come on now,
Yeah,
dude.
she could've
There's
pointed
no
that
need to
out.
be that upset about it.
Now,
you know?
here's the thing. Most people were trying to hook up their partner. She didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this actually makes her look bad and him look good.
I think originally, I was like, why the hell didn't she do that? But then I didn't like the way he handled it.
But she
I just
also
didn't like it.
kind of denied she did it intentionally. And he's like, how
Right.
the heck
Hell
could
did
you
not
not?
know.
And
Yeah.
he let that go. That
Right.
part I didn't like. He did let that go. He
Well,
was
she
like,
didn't like try and brush it off. She's like, I didn't do that intentionally. But yeah, and he brings up the point about you should know what I'll, and she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she just really
Didn't
wasn't going for that.
She
Yeah,
just
I
didn't realize how important. I don't know. But he doesn't get mad. He's mad, but he doesn't yell. He doesn't storm off. Like he
doesn't, but
He
he's-
handles it maturely in the moment. You may
Sort
not
of.
like how he
Sort of.
feels about it.
If she wouldn't cry, they would have just had a conversation about
Yeah.
it probably.
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, he's so forceful about it, and it's like, bro, like, what? Honestly, man, it wasn't. I mean,
wasn't
I
that
didn't
forceful
think it was
about
that big a deal.
He
I
was
really
in the
didn't.
shower. Come on.
I didn't think it was that big a deal. I mean, I was like, whatever, man. She
Yeah.
gave you a 9, bro. It ain't like she freaking shit on you and gave you
Well,
a 5 or something.
He's not the only one because Louis has a problem with it too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well.
So
And I was surprised of how well Louis handled conversations like this too. Because
Louis handled it better than Daniel did, I think.
well,
So,
Sandy's not going to run off crying.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Louis handled it better.
Well, he's like, she's like, you're pissing me off. He's like, you pissed me off.
Wait. You can say
Bit in a minute.
Don't piss me off right now.
How the fuck am I pissing you off?
Because
I'm asking questions, Sandy. Don't say I'm pissing you off when I'm asking you questions.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of, I mean, it's kind of interesting, right? It's like a different approach, and they both like come full circle again and get settled.
Well, and
it's just different method of going about it, I guess.
And every time he points out that something she's doing that's kind of like stressing him out in some way or like feels disrespectful to him in some way, she comes back to the one time he got sent on a date and that he really put her through.
Yeah,
it.
are you talking about Sandy?
Yeah,
no doubt. Yeah,
and she keeps throwing that in his face, and I'm like,
and he's apologized several times at this point.
And I don't think he did. I mean, he went on a date.
Right.
You know, I don't think
she bookmarked that.
Oh yeah, she did.
She bookmarked that.
I mean, that wasn't even his fault that he went on the date.
But
He enjoyed the date, and he
she's like, wait till the tables are turned.
Yeah, but you're right. She constantly throws that in his face.
Yeah.
You're pissing me off.
Well, you're pissing me off.
You're pissing me off.
Yeah, and now Clayton tells Rachel, like, this just ain't happening.
What a
it ain't
man.
happening.
It's like you just.
She's like, I feel so bad.
This poor
for
girl
her.
had opportunity to choose somebody else, and she probably could have. And then you're like, oh yeah,
she could have chosen Freddie.
Exactly, and Freddie probably would have gone with her.
I don't know.
Yeah, at that point, but but he steals her away, and he's like, oh, I just really think we owe it to ourselves, and this is gonna be great. We get this chance again. And then all of a sudden he's like, nah, never mind. I said that shit, but my intuition now, 20 hours later, my intuition's saying, nah, never mind. I was like, what a dude.
This guy should not trust his intuition.
Yeah, no, this guy just a clown.
Or he doesn't know what an intuition is.
Right, right, that's more what it is.
And the timing doesn't make him look good, right? Because he's getting ready to go into the boardroom.
And it's like the next day.
Yeah,
this dude's a clown.
I can't do it again.
I know. My intuition was telling me that this is not going to work between us, and I don't want to hurt you.
It's not a good look on him.
He doesn't give it a day, like a whole cycle of people. Right. He doesn't know.
And it might have been different if they didn't have the history, but like for her to kind of forgive that and then come back and then that happens.
Third time.
And I feel so bad for that girl, man. Yeah. She's a good-looking girl. She seems like she's sweet. She's nice. And I'm like, what a freaking ass,
But
man.
he's like going into the boardroom and he's thinking he's going to get to pick a lady. So
yeah, he was very disappointed when we saw this.
Yeah, he was.
But I will say that camping thing looked really cool, that setup, though.
Yeah, it did look cool.
But, obviously those two aren't taking advantage of it.
So I think, right, I think that he was, at this point in time, he's like, I'm going to go into that boardroom. I'm going to be able to go on a date.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be more disrespectful for me to come back happy after making out with my date and blah, blah, blah. So I might as well just end this right now.
Yep.
While I go start
But
fresh.
shouldn't he have figured out, like, it's like boy, girl, boy, girl? So he shouldn't have been too surprised.
He should have been smart enough to figure that out, but obviously he's not. He's a guy. This dude's just an idiot, man.
But yeah, he is shocked, but he quickly kind of goes along with it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and at this point, he's like, okay, well, then I guess let's just send her on a date. So,
and that was really cool of him.
It was, but like I said, he did save face. He did not, try to make himself look like less of an ass. So, and he could say he did it for her, whatever. I just, feel for her and this and that. It's like, no, you don't. If you felt for her, dude, you wouldn't have pulled the shit you did.
He's still an ass. We'll keep him as an ass. Yeah. It's fine.
So they pair Rachel up with Scott, and then we see JR on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like,
and this is very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, it totally is, dude, because, they ended up pairing her up with freaking AD, or him up with AD, but like, damn well that she did it because she just wants to see JR in the house and kind of feel that out.
AD ain't going to stray.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she did.
Even though I will say JR put some moves on.
But even on the date, as soon as JR set up when they were talking about that, you saw AD's wheel spinning like, I know what you did, Sandy.
Right.
Yep.
I know what the hell you're doing here. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody can see through that.
I mean, I don't know if she's just doing this for the camera or what, or like, playing this long game to piss Louis off, but she makes it seem like she might set herself up with.
Yeah.
And that would have been crazy.
Oh, I'd have been nuts, dude.
Yeah. Well, and I think this was a win-win for her. She gets him in the house. Mm-hmm. She can leave Louis and go to him if she wants because she has the power.
Yep.
Or she can realize, that I should leave that in the past and I can stick with Louis.
Yeah,
versus setting up on the date is going to just piss Louis off.
Oh, exactly.
Do they have unfinished business from the ultimatum?
Yeah.
Right. So,
well, I think
they finished some business on the ultimatum.
Well, here's the thing. If they did, they had 1 or 2 years now to reach back out to each other at this point. It's like, so, I'm not.
Why didn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
They're both single. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're together making pottery, him and AD. And it's going pretty well, I thought. They have a lot in common.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. They do have a lot in common.
Yeah, both come from big families.
I gotta say though, I remember the Ultimatum. I liked JR for a hot minute on there, and then I think there was a part of him I didn't like. But
well, because he flat out said, "Ooh, you know, you get to what do you say?
He's too into himself.
Yeah,
he's way too into himself.
Most of these people are. And let's be honest.
His little one-on-one like diary room stuff, like he has got an ego.
But again, most of these people are the same way in their one-on-ones. Like, I'm hot shit. Look at me. I'm gonna get in. And the women are doing that. The guys are doing that. So
notice most people who do that go home though.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is
Carrington was like that.
Yeah.
That's true.
And everybody's talking about how good looking he is, and he's good looking, but I cannot stand the uneven beard, the facial hair. Like, he's got like a puffier beard here, but then just a flat like stubble over the lip.
Probably look
like,
better.
Make it even. I don't care if it's puffy or if it's not, if it's full or not, but like
just have it even out. Yeah.
Even. I can't stand the uneven.
And Clayton
facial.
was talking him up, but like he's not as ripped as like Freddie. I mean, he may be bigger dude than Freddie, but Freddie's with more cut than him. So
Freddie's by far the most cut dude in that house, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Freddie.
Always bring it back to Freddie.
When do we get to talk about Freddie again?
But Ollie's kind of like on edge here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is.
I mean, and AD, as Sandy would say, is putting him through it. She's like entertaining it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But even while she's on that date, he's kind of uneasy, obviously, and a lot's going through his mind, and he's like grabbing Louis by the hand and stuff. He's like, bro, you're squeezing my hand.
That's kind of tight.
Yeah, that was funny.
So, and then Rachel goes on her date with that one guy. I don't know. No one knows his name, I guess. Yeah, it's hard to remember for her.
Rachel couldn't remember Scott's name.
She's like, what's
Sandy
his name
couldn't remember his name. It wasn't
guy,
even close.
Yeah, nobody knew that guy's name. It was like, what the hell is going on?
She thought it was some kind of initials thing or something.
Yeah.
Jay? Ray. What's your name?
Scott. You literally put me on the date.
Wait,
This is a terrible start.
But I like him, and he's Welsh. I'm Welsh, so
There you go.
you know.
I wasn't impressed with him.
I like him, but also she
He's
does
young,
not
too.
understand the
Yeah,
difference between Welsh and English.
Yeah, he's 23 as well. Yeah.
And he keeps getting offended by that. And I got to tell you, as someone who's Welsh, who grew up with a Welsh dad, like, they do not like to be called English. Yes, they are British, but they do not like to be called English. And she keeps putting them.
Yeah. She was like,
I love every now and then she like does this like corny British accent.
Yeah, and he gets like a little pissed at it too. And then she's like, well, there's plenty of other English gents in the house too. And he's like, I'm not English.
They're not English. But I mean, he's got the eyes. He looks good.
Yeah, it's tough to come in the house at this point, Max,
no,
and
dude.
like all these new
no doubt.
people are kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but disrespect to Louis, I think what Sandy's doing though, huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like,
And I don't know if it's revenge for Louis like doing his thing up, but
Well,
like
it-
Sandy is like almost like she's really talking JR up a lot.
Oh yeah, well it is because remember she even tells Louis later. Now you kind of know what it feels like when you did this shit to me and blah blah whatever. But at the
he
same time,
got
it's like you're
put on the date.
he did exactly.
She chose to bring him in.
And she's like, it's like, dude, you done got this guy back and then some. It's like, when the hell you gonna let this stuff go?
Exactly.
You know? So
Yeah, I could see her being vindictive for sure.
oh, totally.
And she kind of like, I mean, even on the Ultimatum, I felt like she went overboard
Yeah.
and then tried to downplay that. So,
But her dude on the Ultimatum was real crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, he was. That dude was nuts. No
he
doubt.
was real crazy.
I mean, speaking of Ollie being on edge, that dude was real.
Oh, yeah.
you give her a pass on that show because of how crazy he was.
Yeah, that dude was a nut job.
Yeah, and this is kind of where Clayton has the heart-to-heart with Rachel. And I thought it was a pretty good apology, though.
I thought it was okay apology, you know, but at the same time, for me, I think at the most he was trying to save face, you know.
I mean, yeah, it was a good apology, but
I thought it was good. I thought it was like Chat GPT couldn't have wrote it back. You know what I mean? So,
but I will say I love how Louis put it. He couldn't figure out the saying, the shame on me, shame on you.
Yeah. Shame, you fool me once, shame on me 3 times, right?
And then she was like, so what is it when it's 3 times? Because like I keep doing it, you know. So hopefully she's learned her lesson at this point.
He's like, that's the Louis logic.
Louis has some logic.
That's right.
yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I don't know if he was saving face, but, I mean, I thought it was good that he did that before he left. And it's kind of like, I guess, finally settled between them, hopefully.
Seems that way,
So,
Hopefully.
And JR and Scott are kind of vying for Rachel here because someone's got to go.
JR is trying. I think I mean, I don't know if either one of them really like Rachel.
No, they're trying to stay in the house this point.
Yeah.
JR definitely is just trying to stay in the house. I mean, Scott is like, I don't know. I think he is just trying to stay in the house, but he might be.
They both are kind of doing the
potentially
same
like
thing.
her.
They're trying to get whoever they can.
Well, Scott, I think it was Scott that even said it on the one-on-one with the camera. He's like, at this point, the most important thing is to stay in the house. He's like, well, wait, maybe that's not the right thing to say.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, but JR gets packing, and Scotty teams with Rachel, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I was a little surprised, but at the same time,
I thought
was like,
she might
whatever.
choose JR or something though, but
she seemed into him for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think JR is bad news.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Scotty might be too. I don't know much about Scotty. I haven't watched Scotty on his show. So.
It's hard to read Scotty right now.
Yeah.
So.
Like he says things that I'm like, you're the player and you're just trying to be there. But then he also says things like he's open to things. So like, I don't know how to read him.
Yeah. So they have a compatibility challenge. Work that pole.
That's right.
Yeah. This is awkward.
Drop them balls in the water.
Yeah. And Louis was doing a good job till he fell off.
Man.
I was like, what the hell is this clown doing, man? I mean, he was doing great. They were gonna win it for sure.
Miles ahead. Like, and he was probably sitting there wondering, why aren't you guys dropping any balls over there?
Yep,
yeah,
that's
Freddie.
crazy.
He was slow going, but you know
Picked
they got it going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Lucy and Daniel win
They
this.
finally
thing.
won theirs, man. They've been fighting this whole time, trying to win one. They finally got one.
Yep. And then they tie the knot on their date, I guess, tying each other up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was pretty
That's
wild,
cute.
dude.
It's kind of interesting, but what'd they do with it? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Right,
looked
no, yeah,
awkward.
right,
It didn't even
yeah.
look like a sexy
Right.
tie-up. He's like...
But then they had the boardroom, and this one was very interesting because they're like,
dude.
rate the couples.
Yeah, and then so we haven't seen this one in the other seasons, right? It's
Yeah.
like a whole
And
new
I
twist here.
like that. This is
Yeah.
what the show needed, if you ask me.
Exactly. This is great, no
Yeah.
doubt.
I actually wish they would have done this a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
So they were rating the couples, and then Nick's like, "All right, well, these are the top two you pick," and they're like, "Yep." He's like, "Cool, these are the only two you can freaking use now." And it's like, "Oh
See,
shit!"
and I was fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
But then he took it
They
one
upped
step
it, yeah.
further
Mm-hmm.
and said, whichever couple you pick, their partner,
Going back to the
Going-
hotel.
going home. Whatever home means. Because we know they're not
Homies
going
are
to
going
going
down the
homies are going
street.
back to the hotel. Yeah, right, exactly.
But yeah, I thought this was good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because that's tough. These are the two strongest couples. I agree kind of with their picks, too.
Mhm, yeah.
And it's an interesting shakeup.
Well, I got to tell you, before they even left the boardroom, I was pissed because I was like, Freddie is leaving. Because I knew they were going to put Ollie on a date because AD had already been put on a date.
Exactly.
So they got to test Ollie. So therefore, they have to put Madison on a date. So why am I losing Freddie?
Yep.
Like,
He's coming back. Freddie's coming back. They're all coming back.
Well, that's
Alright.
the thing. That's the only issue I have is we know that they're coming back real
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
like it to be stretched out a little more
Yep.
if you're going to do this.
that's true. Yeah, they're going to come back the next
Yeah,
cycle.
it's
or
like,
whatever.
hey, didn't I just see you?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
said goodbye to you, and
Yeah.
here you are again. But
Yeah.
Well, just like
give them a chance to grow their potential connection with this new person and
Yes.
be like, oh,
Exactly.
that would have been real interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
to me.
doubt.
But I do like they're doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So they go on their dates, and not only is there one, but there's two people for
That was a cool twist as well, right? So, like, the two new girls, Ollie's out with them. The two new guys, Madison's out with them. And I was like, damn, this is a nice little
Yeah,
twist.
because Ollie's like, you got big shoes to fill, whoever it is. And then two of them come out, and they're like, this is the best day of your life.
Dude, and they were both smoke shows. I was like, holy crap, man.
Yeah.
I was like, Ollie's like, he's in some deep water here, man. I was like, damn.
I thought Ollie was gonna be a gentleman and like
Mhm.
stay
Yeah.
true. I mean, I really believe the connection. Obviously, maybe I'm biased because I know what happens with Ollie and AD in the future, but
Right.
I thought for sure he was gonna shut everything down and not be open to it.
Yeah,
I
But
thought he was gonna be pouty, but
and then they're like, hey, it's massage time. You gonna massage us? He's like, if you want, I'll be a gentleman.
I
It's
do.
like, damn.
I'm here for you.
That's right.
And then he was cracking jokes. He's like, 80, that was so long ago. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I would love to see AD's reaction to watching
Oh
this
yeah,
episode.
no doubt, no doubt. I was like, holy
Yeah,
crap,
so
man.
we finally get the massage, and then Madison goes on a date with two guys, and
Mhm.
they are doing
Boxing. See, and that's where they kind of screw shit up, right? Like they send one on like a more intimate type date,
Yeah.
and the other one
Yeah.
goes on a freaking
The boxing,
date.
I was like,
I'm
what are we doing
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
There's sweating. There's like they probably smell. That you can't make.
I don't think that's
I
going to
don't know.
entice them to get closer too
Yeah,
much,
exactly.
though. So,
Yeah.
But it does get the boys hot and sweaty and
Madison
competitive.
said she liked that. So
yeah, she
whatever,
liked
yeah.
it. You may not get the appeal to that, Billy, but you know.
So we got 4 new people coming into the house at this point. And then we got the 2 strongest couples without their partner.
Yeah, exactly. Man.
So there's a lot of tension in the house right now.
Oh, hell yeah, there is.
So,
yeah, it starts to get pretty crazy.
like everyone starts to argue. Louis, Sandy, another argument with Lucy and Daniel. Like, what is the deal? Like, those couples should be strong now.
Yeah, well, because Daniel allows a little shit to get to him again at this point, and Lucy's like, dude, it's like, she's like, I always feel like I'm walking on eggshells with you, like I'm pissing you off with everything I do. You know, so I get what she's saying there. I mean, it does kind of, I see that. I'm like, dude, this guy's getting pissed off at every little thing.
I like the way he handles the conflict. Does he react? Does he make conflict where there shouldn't be?
That's exactly it. He does. He
well,
totally
it kind of goes similar, right? He says, hey, this is my issue. She cries.
You're laughing too loud. I'm like, get the fuck. Like, seriously? She's laughing too loud, bro?
She was having a good time.
I mean, I get that.
I mean, who cares?
I get it too.
I get that. I mean, you see Louis didn't, and Louis does the same thing. Louis is like, I see you're all over these guys. Like, and he has that same conversation.
Yeah.
But Sandy handles it different than Lucy handles it.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Well, Sandy's like, Sandy throws it in his face again. Yeah, again, she throws it in his face.
Not maturely, but different.
And again, he's like, dude, I've apologized to you several times about this, and I really am sorry for that, you know. And then Sandy's like, then Sandy does start crying and like gives him the cold shoulder and walks away, right? So,
yeah, and then Ray and Olivia end up with no one, right? So they're sent packing, I guess.
Yeah, and then here's the thing. Well, and then here's the thing too. Sandy's like, Lucy ain't, or she's like, she's like, Louis ain't getting no damn cuddles tonight. And then it flashes him in the room, and she's all leaning up on him, hugging up on him. I'm like, yeah, he ain't getting no cuddles.
Now, what do you think's up with that? She says this, they're having some strife, but they're pairing anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So
she's putting him
trapped.
through it.
She's trapped.
They're both
or is
trapped.
she just getting back at him? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows, man? At this point.
Yeah, I mean,
but
who knows?
Yeah.
So we have the mixer where the couple people are now with the single people.
Yep.
And last time some crazy stuff happened during the mixer.
Yeah, I got in trouble for this one.
That's right.
I got in trouble because I believed Harry. I always believed.
You never believe Harry.
Never believe.
I know. You should never believe Harry. Just Harry in general, liar. I get it. So yeah, I'm gonna learn my lesson this time. And if the boys do anything shady, then they're shady. Period. The end. They don't get the benefit of the doubt.
That's
now it looks like Freddie's gonna be back. It looks like AD's gonna be back. So quick turnaround. And even the people that I guess got just booted will be at this thing.
Exactly.
So
well, then we see Ollie, like when AD's walking up, all the guys like, who's that? And Ollie's like, oh shit, it's AD. And then it shows him with a 1-on-1. He's like, all the boys are going to get in trouble now, including me, because he knows, like, if any kind of hanky-panky shit goes on, AD's going to go tell all the girls, and then that's going to be it. So,
and there's a difference here between the girl and the boy dynamic, because Madison, when she hooked up with her or paired up with her person, he asked for a kiss,
and she didn't give it to him.
She said, "I want to be respectful to Freddie." So no.
Yeah, last time it was kind of like what happens at the separate parties stays at the separate parties, like a different zip code or something.
Right, and Ollie chose Justine, right? So he ended up hooking up, staying with her that night, and they were making out, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, oh shit, this ain't gonna be good for him.
I mean, Madison did seem to enjoy her 2-on-1 date a little. Too much for someone who's like in, mourning of Freddie.
Well, she did say, like, I'm all about Freddie to the guy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think she enjoyed it too much. I think she just, I think she's just having a good time.
But she has nothing to apologize to Freddie for.
No, she doesn't.
At this point.
No.
So
Ollie, on the other hand, definitely is going to have some shit to answer for.
Madison's stock going back up over these couple episodes?
A little bit, yeah.
It
is because she's being loyal at this point. So I'm like, all right, she's getting a little more bonus points. Ollie's is going down because that girl the next morning is talking about the spooning with him, and it was such a great spooning, and they were making out and shit. And I was like, damn, Ollie is like,
maybe Freddie's like good nature is rubbing off on Madison.
Maybe so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she even tells, like, as soon as I saw him, there was an instant, like, connection. And, like, she hasn't done anything since she's had Freddie that's been shady. So
yeah, she's been doing well.
I'll say that. So maybe she just didn't have the right person.
We want to give her an uptick on the...
and she did say that. She's like, after being with Freddie now, she's like, now I know what it's like to be with a true gentleman and nice guy. And she was like, and that's what I expect, right? So...
Yeah. And maybe it'll make her a better person.
And I want to know Freddie's opinion, though.
Exactly. Because that's the thing. Freddie... Even when they're together and stuff, he seems a lot more reserved than her, right?
Yeah.
She's the one constantly going in for the kisses and all that, and he's kind of just giving her little pecks and stuff. So I'm definitely interested.
But I think that's kind of how he rolls anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, his stock, like, he became famous, from being on Love is Blind.
Yeah, and being a gentleman.
And was single. And he says he's been single the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
you haven't had women throwing themselves at
Oh,
you?
I'm sure he has, yeah.
Like, so, he just doesn't have game. I mean,
No.
he does not have game, but that's also a good thing, too.
Well, is it going to be good for Madison when they're back and he's like a boring stay-at-home kind of guy?
I don't know.
Right, who knows?
Yeah, Madison probably doesn't like that part.
No, because he's even said that's his lifestyle, right? He ain't not going out and partying. He's doing it. He's focusing on work and focusing on home with his family, and he's got his brother, all that stuff. So
yeah, and Madison seems pretty emotional too, and I don't know if they've had too many of those moments, except for when she's sad right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I'm interested in see how the mixer goes and what gets shaken up here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
like I said, I mean, if it wasn't for how we know what turns out with AD and Ollie at this point, because we know they're engaged now and all this stuff, I would be like, damn, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen to those two.
That's unfortunate that we know that.
Yeah, it is.
So it
It
kind
is
of ruins.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate you keep pointing it out. Like,
Yeah.
Because other people might not know it, but now they do.
Well, if they don't know it, that's pretty crazy. If they're in the Netflix shows, they should know it, right? So.
Yeah.
Well, that's 4 through 6.
Yeah, there you have it, folks. Yeah, 4 through 6 is down. We're on the home stretch now. We got 7 through 10 coming. I think they're gonna release like 7 and 8 and 9 at the same time, and then the reunion after that or something. Coming next week. But
All right.
yeah, we'll see what it has. But hey, guys, we love doing this. We love chatting with you. And we've already been chatting with a couple of you on these first several episodes. Hit us up, hit that like, subscribe, and we'll check you at our next discussion.